Bloodshot is an adaptation from the comic book Bloodshot graphic novel. I haven't read the source material, so I'm sorry guys, I just haven't gone around a lot as I should be. The Bloodshot is a new movie directed by Dave Wilson. It's his directorial debut, and this film stars Vin Diesel. He plays his character named Ray Garrison. He's a former soldier who was assassinated, and then he was brought back with superpowers. But these are not your average everyday superpower. These kind of superpowers, he has like super nanites in his bloodstream that allows him to regenerate from every time he takes damage. And apparently, every time he takes damage, the nanites will regenerate his cells and regenerate his skin, so therefore, he's practically immune to damage and bullets. Here are the pros in this film. I don't have any. You can just blow me up. Why'd I just say that? I didn't really tell you as much about the synopsis in this film because if you watch the trailer, which I hope you haven't watched the trailer reveals basically the movie. You basically know the plot of the film, the entire plot. You basically know what's going to happen in the film. You have an idea. In this film, Vin Diesel plays his character named Ray Garrison, and he's been killed, he's been brought back to life. He'd be having visions throughout the movie, and then he believes that his wife was murdered, so he goes out a revenge spree to try to look for the very person who was responsible for the death of his wife. You get a clear understanding of his motivation in this film, but for the outside characters, their motivations, it seems unclear. And after watching the trailer a few months ago, and watching this movie a few months later, I literally knew what was going to happen. I knew how the story beats was going to play out, and the film was actually boring. The thing that made it worse was the terrible performance from Vin Diesel. I'm sorry, but Vin Diesel, this ain't it. It's just his performance when it came to the emotional beats. When his character is required to show emotion, the only way for Vin Diesel to show emotion is to think hooting and hollering is your way of conveying emotion is beyond me, sir. It just was beyond me. It just didn't work. This wasn't it. I couldn't buy into the character as much as I wanted to. Well, you know what the film's all about, but yet the script itself think the audience is dumb. So what it does, it over explains its plot, and it basically gives the audience information that they already know. But if you haven't seen the trailer, watching this movie, you have an idea what the plot, and you can figure out some things. But what the film over explains its plot and gives you unimportant information, and is practically wasting your time. And the third thing that made things much worse was the lack of character motivations and characterization. There is character motives that seem to be unclear. Like there's a certain character in this film, her name is KT. She helps out Vin Diesel's character, but there isn't a clear motive of why she's helping Vin Diesel's character. And the film never explained why she's doing it. And also the other characters was questioning her motives because she's loyal to a certain character. But after watching her character in the film, and the film never explained what happened, I'm going to take the assumption as she just wanted to fuck Vin Diesel's character. I mean, she looked at him a weird way when she first saw him. The next scene, she asked him out for drinks. Then the shit went down. Then she tried to help him out. She clearly wanted the D. I don't know if she really wanted the D or not. I'm just trying to figure out what her character motive was. It could be she just wanted to help the motherfucker out. I just don't know. But when you have a movie introducing characters, you need to make the character motivations clear for the audience to figure out. Especially for comic book characters that appear for a graphic novel. That is the essential thing you need for a comic book adaptation. Characterization, character motivations. This film didn't have any. The last thing that really make this movie such an abomination to hell was the CGI. The action sequences in the CGI was just horrendously, awfully bad. It was probably one of the worst CGIs. It's like you watching a movie that was made in 1993. The CGI was bad. It just looked so cartoony. And there was a sequence where they had Vin Diesel's face, CGI face, look like Bruce Willis in one shot. And I'm just like, whoa, there was fighting in midair. We got this super CGI dog shit all up in the screen, and they're fighting like Spider-Man 3 in midair, like literally like Spider-Man 3 when Spider-Man was fighting Sandman up in midair. It's like they took that exact scene and they applied it in this movie with more CGI and organic matter, artificial matter that seemed fake and unreal. But despite all that, was I entertained? No, not in no sense. I was laughing my ass off in some of the action sequences and some of the character motivations. I just laughed my ass off, but you can look back at this as a guilty pleasure, I think so. Yeah, I would say like an Aeon Flux or something like that. I don't know. I think Aeon Flux is technically a better movie because Aeon Flux didn't have that bad of CGI than this film. So I wouldn't put Bloodshot on the Aeon Flux level. So I don't know. I'll probably have to give this one back titties. And if you like everything you see and you agree, subscribe to my channel and join me in the Batman family. And I will have a review of The Hunt, and I will have a review of Spencer Confidential, and then I will have a video talking about this coronavirus. I'll give out my thoughts on that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, ciao.